What is going on, everyone? My name is Mr. Boss for the win. As you guys already know that, and this is going to be another episode of some Black Ops 2. And today we're going to be talking about some things that have been kind of released that are very new. These are going to be attachments. You can see them on your screen right now. They're going to be in the top right-hand corner, so I would recommend making this video full screen if you are interested in looking at them while I talk about them. So these are the attachments that are presumed to be in Black Ops 2. Alright, we'll start with the attached weapon rack. As you can see, weapons attached to the primary for quick weapon switching. Only works when paired with pistols. Okay, so I'm assuming this is going to be like a kind of offset quick draw. So it's not a perk, but it allows you to switch weapons a little bit quicker. Obviously, it's going to be an attachment, so it would take up something like a red dot sight or a silencer, but it would only work with pistols. So this is not going to work if you have an RPG or a grenade launcher or a crossbow in your pocket. So it's only going to work with pistols. And the next thing we see is attached pistol. This is for snipers only. So a lot of the time snipers are caught in awkward situations where it's kind of difficult for them to get short range kills. So I'm assuming this pistol is kind of going to be like an underbarrel pistol where you would either do D-pad left, D-pad right, and then you would just be able to fire from the hip. I don't think you'd be able to aim down sights, but still it's better than no scoping when you have a bolt action rifle. Same thing, attached shotgun for assault rifles only, because sometimes assault rifles do kind of suck very up close. Like the Galil has very awful hip fire, so if you know you're going to be in a search and destroy moment or you're going around a corner, it might not be a bad idea to do the attached shotgun. And here we go, attached bayonet. The World at War people are praising the Treyarch people because the bayonet's cool and all. I think it's awesome. Assault rifles and snipers only. Da-da-da-da, that's pretty cool. Obviously a bayonet, just like a giant knife, so you already know what that is. Okay, so laser. Now, the only time I've seen a laser sight is in Battlefield 3. Now, in Battlefield 3, the laser sight did two things. It increased your hip fire, and when you shined it in someone's eyes, it was basically blinding. You mean they couldn't see basically at all. So I can maybe see that in a place in Call of Duty. The only disadvantage to that laser sight is obviously it does give your position away fairly easily because it's like, oh, there's a laser, and there's going to be a guy with a gun. Okay, so the next 3, 4, 5, 6, basically all of them, you see red dot sight, reflex sight, thermal scope, ACOG, extended mags. Those are all standards, what we've seen before. Now, I can't really say that for dual mags. I'm really glad dual magazines are coming back into Black Ops 2 because that's basically all I ran on assault rifles, and sometimes, well, the assault rifles are the only one you could have dual mags on. But dual mags was awesome because it gave you a quicker reload. You didn't necessarily need sleight of hand pro, and you didn't really need scavenger, so it was like 2 perks on an attachment. And a lot of assault rifles like the Galil, the Commando, the AK-47 had good enough iron sights where you didn't really need a scope or any optics to really enhance your ability to use the gun. So anyways, I'm excited to see that. Rapid fire is obviously coming back. And here we go, grenade launcher. I know a lot of people are going to be upset when they see this grenade launcher, but it is a standard in every game. It's not going to be removed. I'm assuming that they're going to bring back flak jacket, which would be very nice. I would love to see some flak jacket return in this game, which would make grenade launchers almost useless. And it says grenades drop significantly more. So I'm assuming it's going to have more of a gravity effect on it. Your noob tubes are not just going to go as straight as an arrow. They're going to drop a little bit, so it takes a little more precision to use them, which I like. Okay, so the second to last one, a grip, which is also nice. We'll see if the grips on like shotguns or LMGs end up taking up the first perk slot like they did in Call of Duty 4. And for that matter, the grenade launcher might even take up the first spot. I don't know that. Those are just predictions. That'd be interesting to see if they did that just to switch it up and change it up a bit. And here we go. Perfected iron sights. Iron sights that make it easier to see your bearings. I'm assuming this is an iron sight that doesn't restrict your peripheral vision that much. That's pretty cool if you're really in love with like an iron sight. Now, I can see that working on one gun for me. I'm in love with the AK-47 iron sights in Black Ops, so I can maybe see myself using it for that gun. Other than that, I don't see too many opportunities where I'll be going around saying, hey, this is really nice, but we'll have to see. We don't know what that looks like yet in the game, so it's still really interesting and a bit too early to tell. Alright guys, as always, if you like this video, go ahead and drop a like. This is fairly new information, so that'd be pretty cool to get some likes on this video. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you in the next episode of Black Ops 2.